Hi, who did America vote for to be the nominee? Find out on Big Brother. How do you feel about America choosing the nominees?
Nervous because you never know who is going to love or hate. As the television phenomenon Big Brother continues to grip America with its blend of drama, strategy, and entertainment, fans are eagerly awaiting the announcement of this week's nominees for eviction. With alliances being formed and broken, backstabbing and betrayal running rampant, and tensions running high, the anticipation for the upcoming nomination ceremony is at an all-time high. The power to choose these nominees lies in the hands of the houseguests, who must weigh their personal relationships and game strategies as they make their decisions. From the physical threats to the social players, every houseguest is aware that they could be on the block come eviction night. But as they scramble to secure their safety and possibly gain an advantage in the game, the nominees' fate ultimately rests in the hands of the head of household, who holds the ultimate power to make the final decision. With the stakes being higher than ever, the houseguests must carefully consider their every move and decision, as the wrong choice could ultimately lead to their own demise in the Big Brother house. As alliances are tested and new strategies are formed, America eagerly awaits the unveiling of the nominees, knowing that it could potentially change the course of the game and determine who will be the next to leave the house and ultimately, who will emerge as the winner of this cutthroat game. The tension is palpable, the drama is intense, and the excitement is building as America prepares to witness the nail-biting moment when the nominees for eviction are finally revealed.
I'm ready for the popcorn people scrambling, because this week America has the whole entire power, and it's going to be crazy to see who's gonna be nominated by the end of the week. But I know is that I hope it's just not me. I'm scared. Please don't worry me, America. I have done nothing wrong.
Why do you think that America is going to nominate you? I feel like you are probably adored by them except for those couple people in this world who doesn't have no ounce of sympathy or empathy as you have for people, and I think you must go and stay. Go very far, sing with me, take me to the final two. I'll take you to the final two, but you have to do one thing for me.
Sure, what is it?
You have to backstab one of the girls in week 4.
I can see if I can do this, but with a heroic play. In the intense game of Big Brother, alliances are one of the most important aspects for contestants to secure their place in the house each week. In week 4, tensions were high as the remaining houseguests were dwindling down and competition for the coveted title of Big Brother champion was heating up. However, in the midst of all the alliances and strategic gameplay, one contestant decided to make a risky move that would change the dynamics of the game and cause a major fallout within the house. It all started with an alliance formed in the first week between contestant A and B. They had a strong bond and worked together to make it through the challenges and nominations each week. They even had a plan to make it to the final two together. However, things took a turn in week 4 when contestant B started to feel threatened by contestant A's strong social game. B saw as a threat to their own chances of winning and decided to take matters into their own hands. In a shocking move, B decided to backstab by forming a secret alliance with contestants C and D. B convinced them that it was a bigger threat in the game and they needed to work together to take them down. C and D, who were already on the verge of being eliminated, saw this as an opportunity to secure their place in the house and agreed to B's plan. B promised to keep them safe from the nominations if they helped to evict A. Meanwhile, I was completely oblivious to what was happening behind their back. They continued to trust B and didn't see the betrayal coming. However, their strong social game had not gone unnoticed by the rest of the house guests. They had formed good relationships with many of the contestants and had even made a close bond with contestant E, who was in a strong alliance with contestant F. This alliance was also threatened by B's sneaky move, and they decided to warn A about the secret alliance being formed against them. I was shocked and hurt by B's betrayal and immediately confronted them. B tried to defend their actions by claiming it was just a game move, but it felt like their trust had been broken and there was no going back. The whole house was now divided, with alliances shifting and loyalties being questioned. In the end, A was nominated for eviction, and with the support of the rest of the house guests, they managed to stay in the game. B, on the other hand, had made enemies with not only A, but also with C and D, who felt manipulated by them. The once strong alliance between A and B was now shattered, and the house was left in chaos. The backstabbing move in Week 4 of Big Brother not only changed the dynamics of the game, but also showed the true nature of the contestants. It highlighted the cutthroat nature of the game and how alliances can easily be broken when individual motives come into play. It also served as a reminder that in a game like Big Brother, trust should always be taken with a grain of salt.
I am coming after you.
Okay, you fucking dumbass bitch. When I first heard those words, my heart began to race and my mind raced with all kinds of questions and worries. Who was this person talking about? Did I do something to make them want to come after me? And most importantly, what did they mean by Big Brother? I couldn't shake off the feeling of anxiety and fear that settled in my stomach. It was like a heavy weight was sitting on my chest, making it hard for me to breathe. Thoughts of betrayal and being targeted consumed my mind. I couldn't imagine who would want to come after me and why. As I tried to make sense of it all, I couldn't help but think about the popular reality TV show, Big Brother. Maybe they were referring to that show and wanted to come after me as a contestant. But even then, why would they want to? I wasn't a public figure or someone who had any kind of notable backstory. Why would anyone want to target me on television? However, as I calmed myself down and thought it over, I realized how ridiculous my thoughts were. How could someone come after me on a TV show without my consent or knowledge? It just didn't make sense. But as I delved deeper, I started to question if maybe it wasn't about the show at all. Maybe it was something more sinister and serious. Maybe this person had some kind of personal vendetta against me, and they were trying to intimidate me by mentioning Big Brother as a way to make me feel watched and scared. The more I thought about it, the more paranoid I became. I started to look over my shoulder wherever I went, constantly feeling like someone was following me. Every little noise would make me jump, and I couldn't shake off the feeling of being watched. I tried to brush it off as just an offhand comment from someone trying to mess with me, but I couldn't shake off the feeling. I feared for my safety, unsure of who this mysterious person was and what their intentions were. I couldn't trust anyone, and I didn't know who to turn to for help. In the end, it turned out to be a misunderstanding. The person who made the comment clarified that they were talking about a project we were working on together, and Big Brother was just a code word for their team. I couldn't believe how much panic and stress one innocent comment had caused me. But it made me realize the power of words and how easily they can be misconstrued. It also made me question my own fears and reactions. Did I overreact? Did I jump to conclusions too quickly? In any case, it was a lesson learned to not let my mind run wild with fear and to always communicate openly and honestly with those around me.
I don't know if I can do this anymore. I think I want to self-evict. The decision to quit on Big Brother has been weighing on my mind heavily lately, and I have come to the realization that my mental health state is just not in a good place for me to continue in this competition. Being in the Big Brother house has been an incredible experience, and I am grateful for the opportunity to participate in such a challenging and intense game. However, as much as I have enjoyed the challenges and strategy involved, I cannot ignore the toll it has taken on my mental health. Being constantly under scrutiny and living in a high-stress environment has taken a toll on my mental well-being. I have found it difficult to cope with the constant pressure and expectations placed on me as a contestant. Additionally, The lack of privacy and personal space has taken away a sense of control and peace in my life. While I understand that this is a part of the game, I cannot continue to put my mental health at risk for the sake of a competition. I have reached a point where I am struggling to keep up with the demands of the game, both physically and mentally. I find myself becoming increasingly anxious and overwhelmed, and it is affecting my ability to perform and make rational decisions. I have always prioritized my mental health, and I refuse to compromise it for a game, no matter how tempting the prize may be. I have decided to put my well-being first and withdraw from the competition. It is a difficult decision, but I know it is the right one for me. I hope that others can understand and respect my decision, and I encourage everyone to prioritize their mental health and well-being above everything else. Big Brother has been an incredible experience, but my mental health is more important, and I am not willing to jeopardize it any further, but I'll fight it through.
I'm so pissed off at Kyle. Fuck Kyle.
House guest, it is time for the nomination ceremony. Asked America's duty as the head of household, they have to nominate 2 of you guys for a vision. I am going to announce the first 5 people are safe, and those 5 people save all: Chandler, Helena, Malcolm, Elisa, and Ida.
Me not being nominated by America is great. I knew that I was going to be safe, so thanks you, America. I will not let you down.
Thank you, Eureka, for not putting me on the block. You are amazing, and I am not going to this week to lay low. I will use this to build relationships.
Man, being off the block 3 weeks in a row, that it's great. I hope that I can build this going. If not, then it's okay. If so, then I know that I will have a great chance of going far into the Big Brother game.
I will say who is the first person going on the block by America, and the first house guest chosen by America is Kyle. I am sorry, Kyle, but America has chosen to nominate you for eviction. Being nominated on Big Brother is undoubtedly one of the most stressful and anxiety-inducing experiences for any house guest. The thought of potentially being voted out by the very people you are living with and competing against is enough to keep anyone up at night. However, there is a certain relief and sense of freedom that comes with not being nominated by America on Big Brother. Firstly, it means that your fellow housemates saw you as a valuable player and did not see you as a threat to their game. It is a validation of all the hard work, strategic moves, and social connections you have made in the house. Furthermore, not being nominated by America means that you are not in immediate danger of being evicted. This allows you to breathe easier and focus on your game without the added pressure of potential eviction. It also gives you the opportunity to observe and strategize without the cloud of fear looming over your head. Being nominated can also create unnecessary friction and tension between house guests, as they scramble to secure their position in the game. By not being nominated, you are able to maintain better relationships with your fellow housemates and potentially avoid explosive confrontations. The sense of relief and freedom that comes with not being nominated by America on Big Brother is unmatched, and it allows you to fully enjoy and immerse yourself in the game. Overall, it is a great feeling to know that you have the support and trust of your fellow house guests, and it gives you a sense of confidence moving forward in the game. Okay, I will say the next 6 who are safe, and those 6 people are Stephanie, Shane, Brent, Edgardo, Mariah, and Alexandria.
Let's go, I am not on the block.
Okay, I think I'm doing good by laying low and not being a threat. Hey, that was a relief, but good thing that I am not on the block by America, because if I was, I will probably lose my mind.
Even with my mental breakdown a couple hours ago, I am dedicated and ready to play this game. This has been my dream for 20 years, and I am not going to let this slip away, because due to a mental health sake.
Good thing I am not on the block, but I have to get my social game better if I do not want to be evicted soon.
Yes, I'm safe, let's go. I will enjoy this week.
Okay, it is down to Justine and Sam, and the final person safe is...
Please, America, I haven't done nothing wrong.
Thanks.
Sam, congratulations Sam, you are the last person safe, which means for you Justine, you are nominated by America.
I can breathe for now.
Being nominated by America on Big Brother is perhaps one of the biggest fears for any house guest. Not only does it mean that America may not be a fan of you, but it also puts a huge target on your back within the game. As a player, you are constantly strategizing and forming alliances in order to stay in the game and ultimately win the grand prize. However, when America has the power to put you up for nomination, all of your carefully crafted plans can be thrown out the window. The uncertainty and lack of control can be incredibly daunting for players, making them question their every move and word spoken in the house. Being nominated by America also means that you may not have the support of the viewers who are ultimately deciding your fate in the game. This can be a tough pill to swallow for house guests who have put their heart and soul into the competition. It also opens up the opportunity for personal attacks and slander from other players who may use the nomination as a way to weaken and ultimately eliminate their competition. In addition, being put up for nomination by America can also have negative consequences beyond the game. With the rise of social media, house guests are now under public scrutiny, and any mistakes or controversial actions in the game can lead to serious backlash and damage to their personal and professional lives. All in all, not being nominated by America on Big Brother is much more than just avoiding eviction. It is about preserving your integrity, reputation, and overall mental well-being in and outside of the game.
Dang, that was a big move. You put up two of the most strategic players on the block. What will happen at the veto will be used. Find out next time on Big Brother.